Black Friday. Pretty freaking busy, as you can see. My store's offering a discount of like, I think it might be 50%. Employees is different, but like I think it might be 50%. All these stores are fucking packed, dude. And you know what the craziest thing is? The craziest thing about all this, apart from everything, considering the fact, is that more people are on Black Friday are filling lines to get tested for COVID than they would be shopping. That's the whole disparity that, you know, hit the USA. Because I remember last year, you know, Black Friday was like, who the hell even knew what COVID was? And now all you have people talking about is COVID this, COVID that. And granted, I lost my uncle to that, so, but there was medical negligence in that. And this happened like last week. They did not allow us to have any communications with him, not even his immediate family. They put him on a ventilator and he died. Tell me exactly how that happens. Now, from confirmed sources, I've been told, many have been told, that the expectancy for that type of quote-unquote disease is more so higher than it is for the flu, even though they're like, you could treat them as multiple strains. I just wanted to add that tidbit of information because, like, you see all these people here? COVID is like, apparently they're saying herd immunity or some shit. But what most people are like, you know, on Black Friday, nobody's following any protocols, especially not here. So you really have to question, is the CDC right, or should governors be in control, or whatever the hell? As far as I know, COVID came out on October 2019. That was when one of those people, you know, put something on Twitter and apparently had connections to somebody. They said it wasn't even in China. The people are still adhering to the China BS because, hey, it's easy to hate on anybody instead of just figure the facts out. It's way easier. And I'm not going to get political on any of this commentary because it's only focusing on Black Friday. Two things I have noticed though, even on the trains or public transport and in general. Oh, and yesterday for travel, they said they recommended nobody go out of the country. You should have seen the airports. You should have seen the people coming in and out. So I really feel like if there really was any grave concern for all this shit, people would have at the very least taken the precautions. Nobody did, and even here, nobody does. I mean, you can kind of tell who follows the rules, who doesn't. Just gauging off of like who wears masks and who doesn't. Me, personally, I always see a reason to wear a mask. I don't care. It's like, it's just a simple task. You wear a mask, you're good. But then there's so many people that feel like, you know, entitled, privileged. I'm gonna cause a commotion by taking my mask off. I'm gonna just fight the system by taking my mask off. And it's like, bro, you could easily reach out to your representatives in government and tell them, you know, this and that, sign petitions, do this and that. I feel like people don't take the right steps. Now, in reference to COVID on Black Friday, where's the distance? Where's the social distance, man? And it's not even here. Cause I went to the mall, what is it, the Hip? Nobody follows anything over there. In fact, at the Hip, like the cafeteria, they took down all the chairs. And like, look at this. Look how packed this is. Nobody even cares. My bad. And so, oh, is that the line? Yeah, no, like during COVID, it's horrible. Nobody follows any protocols. What they're saying is that there's more than 10 strains of COVID, 2 that have no symptoms, and it's like a carrier. So people just walk around passing it on without realizing it. And they're saying the target groups are obviously the elderly, and that's kind of like the main concern that never gets addressed. Because if you have people walking around and they're just a carrier, that's like, so how exactly do we go about fixing this? Everybody's critiquing our current president's decision. They were gonna have no shopping on Black Friday, but that would hurt the business sector. So they had to open it up. President-elect Biden wants to do another shutdown. I'm not sure that's gonna be the best thing. because we saw what happened when there was a complete shutdown, and it's really fractured the business environment overall. I just don't know. Like, people need to get their information from actual sources instead of the television, and that's always been like the way I've been. Like, do your own research, evaluate, decide if it makes sense, and go from there. All I know is, like, even at work on Black Friday, this is the biggest time where transmissions could happen, because it's like we're so close to each other. Even if we have masks, we're still breathing in, breathing out the carbon, CO2 or whatever, oxygen. So I went to shop, bought a few things, because hey, Black Friday. But at the same time, I'm just not seeing restrictions in place. Look at how close. And it's like, I mean, possibly, if you guys believe or buy into the whole intel thing, COVID is a psyop. Whether or not that's true is totally irrelevant to me. I just figured that if COVID is being treated as a serious situation and it's a, what did they say? A pandemic? It's still a pandemic, don't forget it. But nobody's following the proper rules. I just feel like the spread is going to continue. And so since it's Black Friday, what I feel I really need to address is the following. So the whole, we were going to shut down, we're going to shut down. They're saying that if once Biden becomes president, they're going to do complete shutdowns. Tell that to the business sector. And number two, stop blaming other countries for the spread. If it was anybody that spread it, it's anybody that is anywhere. Because the airport, I wouldn't even be focused on